Good morning, everybody. Scooter here at Granville Guitars, coming to you live from the Granville Guitars World Headquarters here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. I want to show off this guy right here. This is the Granville Nash Vegas. 2 words, Nash and Vegas. Did this one for our good friend Donnie O'Neill. Been doing a lot for Donnie over the years and a lot lately. And this one's turned out really, really nice. Let's start with the finish, shall we? It's this wonderful sort of tangerine sparkle, matching headstock as well. Hopefully you can, I'm going to lift that up just a little bit into the light there. And there are other little clips out there of just the finish that you can find on the YouTube channel and Instagram and Facebook, etc. But this finish was done for us by our good friends over at Spinworks. And I had to print this out so I could do this right. Spinworks, Spinwurkz, over in Pinellas Park. You can find him over on Instagram as well. That's Spinworks. The finish is amazing. He just knocked it out of the park. It's an eye catcher. It's really tough. They typically do motorcycles over there, so their finishes have to weather a beating. And I can tell you, this one is very tough and is going to last. And it looks stunning. So if you're looking for a custom finish along this kind of lines, seek them out. Some of the other features of this guitar. First off, it started out as a Mexican Nashville power Tele. And Donnie used it for a while and then socked it away and didn't use it for a long time. As a matter of fact, as I understand it, he didn't use it for so long that he thought the case was empty. And it was discovered that there was a guitar in that case, and this was the guitar in there, and he'd forgotten about it. So we got it back out and refretted it and got it up and running again. And then he decided he wanted to go a little deeper, a little crazier with it. So he did. He had it finished over there at Spinworks. And after it came back, we decided that the electronics could use a little updating. So that's what we did. Courtesy of our friends over at DiMarzio, we put in some new pickups. Now, this is the same pickup set that I put in a guitar I recently did for my good friend Jason Lefebvre. That guitar is called Bugs, and it's the same pickup set, and the wiring is slightly different, and we'll cover that here in just 1 second. We got the Steve Morse neck model, which I adore. It's a wonderful pickup, particularly in the neck position. It's just very unique unto itself, very fat. It cuts and parallels very well. Just gives you something that other humbuckers don't. I also like the Morse bridge pickup, but this is the neck model here. Down here we have a series parallel switch for that pickup, and I'll get to that in a second here. Well, let's get to it now, shall we? Let's hear what this pickup sounds like. That's what the coils connected in parallel, in the same configuration that they would be if it was 2 single coils in a Strat configuration, in parallel rather than series. Now, if we hook them up in series, that's the typical humbucker configuration, the way that we've come to know them since Gibson first started making them in the 50s. Once again, parallel. And series. So right there you got a couple of really different sounds. You apply distortion, and there's all sorts of wonderfulness in there. Here's a little copper drive added, and we'll do the pickup in parallel first. series. Back to parallel. Series. So there you have it. There's a couple really wonderful different tones before we've even moved off the neck pickup. Okay, in the middle we have the DiMarzio Virtual Vintage 54 Pro, which is a nice pickup. Donnie's been raving about it. It by itself, to my ear, it sounds like the middle position on a Telecaster. Got that real kind of hollowish, spanky kind of mid position. And that's a lot of fun too. Now in the bridge position we have a newer pickup that DiMarzio introduced fairly recently. It's the Virtual Vintage Area T. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's not a Virtual Vintage. It's an Area T615 is what it is. Sorry. Apologies, DiMarzio. And it's just a fantastic... And then, of course, after all the magnetic pickups, it also has acoustic pickups, which don't sound that great through a guitar amp, but here it is anyway. You have acoustic sounds on board as well as all the electric, and you can blend them all. You just got a master volume for the acoustic, and that's it. You've got a stacked pot here with tone in the crown, the crowning knob, and the outer ring knob is volume. Those are for the magnetic pickups. So. Hear that bridge pickup with some Copper Drive. Go up to the 4 position. This should be a little more kind of stratish. Lost my place there for a sec. I'm not all that used to Telecasters. Find I have to wear them a bit higher. Very stratty indeed. All kinds of fun. We had to make a few decisions on the switching, and you can't, unfortunately, the way I have it wired right now, and this is probably open to change in the future. The way I have it wired currently, you can't get the neck pickup and bridge pickup together. But we felt like the middle position pickup by itself was pretty close to that sound. Let's do that clean here. And then, see, make sure that's in parallel. Let's try the neck and the middle together. Anyway, that's enough of me screwing around for one day, don't you think? Anyway, there it is. The Granville Nash Vegas. It's got let's go down a few of the other features here. Bone nut, locking Grover tuners, because why not? It's got the standard Fender Fishman Power Bridge. Didn't change too much about what came with the guitar, really. Well, actually, we changed everything about it. Oh, it also has the Bill Kirchen neck mod. For more information on that, go and look at my blog, A View from the Granville Bench, over on WordPress. It's the best way to mount a bolt-on neck, I feel. It gives you better sustain. You can take the neck on and off at will as many times as you want over the life of the guitar. You're never going to strip the holes out. It's just a better mousetrap, if you will. Thanks to our friends at WD Music Products for this wonderful pickguard. I don't know whether you can see it. It's kind of a faux carbon graphite. We were going for sort of a hot rod look on this guitar, and that seemed to suit it and fit in well with the overall aesthetic, as well as the matching headstock, etc. But I'm pleased with it. Donnie's really pleased with it. He's already gigged it for a few days. I got it back from him to shoot this little clip, and everybody seems to really like it. So I'm happy with how it came out. And once again, thanks to our good friends. I got to get this name right. Our good friends over at Spinworks, SPINWU. That's WURKZ. Spinworks, WURKZ. Over in Pinellas Park, go seek them out. If you have a guitar you want to get this kind of finish on, I recommend them. They did a fantastic job with this. It's I've got an old bass that I'm thinking about having them doing a black sparkle, but we'll see. That will be for a future installment. That's all I know for today. If you got any questions about anything we do here at Granville Guitars, seek us out on the web at www.granvilleguitars.com. Also, look for us on Facebook and Instagram. And like I said earlier, the blog is over at WordPress. It's called A View from the Granville Bench. And that's all I know for today. The Granville Nash Vegas. It's lovely, isn't it? Have a good day, kids.